Good afternoon, welcome back to Tea's Veggies. My name is Natasha and I'm on the island of St. Martin. Today we're going to do the mid-April garden tour to let you see what's going on at this time of the year. We'll see what changed from the month of March. There's a little bit more color in the garden. We have another pepper that has started ripening, so we'll get into all of that. We'll start off first, I think, with my little container section, although there's not much going on there. Here I have my little green onions that I continue harvesting every time that I need them. I'm thinking that I will have to take some out and put them in ground and see how that works out. Put some of them in ground. Let me try to go in a little closer so you can see. It's like how these are bundled up here together. I think I'm going to start to separate them out a little bit and put some in ground. See how many are there together? And take them out a little bit and put some in ground and see how they do. Then have my strawberry here. That's not faring well. I don't know if it's because the weather is getting hotter. I really don't know. So I might have to transplant them, put them in better soil. The soil is staying a little dry. I have the golden apple tree here. A little bit of rosemary still left here. I have my carrots here. Well, the carrots that are in a pot. I have a little piece of dill. This is an avocado plant. I don't have much more in this section. Besides, this is a curry leaf plant. My thyme is drying up for some reason. I have no idea why. And then I have some ginger over here. I have my seedlings here that I showed in the last video. Those are just waiting until it's time to transplant. And I will transplant those. Here I have some tomatoes. So these are green onions that I use. So I'd like to put some more directly in ground. And these are tomatoes. And my full patch of tomatoes, cucumber and okra. So these are my tomatoes that are all flowering and getting ready to bring out tomatoes. Then I have some cucumbers below here. Some peppers that are starting to bud as well, and then I have some okra. So this is a full patch with all kinds of different things going on. I have a little basil at the edge here, another tomato. I planted some root crops in here. I think it was carrots and onions, but you could clearly see that something was digging in it. So I really don't know if anything would come. I guess some chicken were digging in it. I have another tomato here. I don't know why it's a little folded up. Then I have this big tomato that is flowering as well. I have some okras here coming up. My lime tree right here. The okra. I think I lost some plants. So here's this one's supposed to be a pak choy, I think. These are weeds. I think I put in some more pak choy. Oh, here's another little one there. And I have these tomatoes. Everything looks droopy because I didn't water yesterday. I was extremely tired, so I didn't water. And I think my poor plants are paying for it. But as you can see, all the tomatoes basically have flowers on them. This okra is about to start to flower and bring on okras again. And this is my new patch that I put in. And I feel like I lost here. I can see one shrivel here, so I lost a plant here. Another one here. But for the most part they're here. This is mostly tomatoes and a few peppers. I can't wait for those to grow up. And all behind there, the tomatoes again. Let me try to get to the soursop. Oh gosh, we have to pass another way to get there. Here we have some cucumbers that are coming up nicely, and I know you could see those in the corner. We'll get to those just now. This is another tomato that hasn't started flowering as yet, and this is supposed to be seasoning pepper. I had my first tomato on this plant. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know what kind of tomato this is. It's bizarrely shaped, but it's a tomato. Then I have the Cayenne that finally turned red. I'm going to take those off. Of course, I didn't have the clippers with me because I'm planning to do a harvest. I have to go look for the clippers because I feel like I'm going to damage the plant. And then I have some bigger Cayenne behind here. This is another basil. Then I have my eggplant, and this one is starting to come on nicely. This tomato is starting to bring on flowers as well, and these peppers wanted to give up on me, but they look a little rough, but they're still producing. So as long as they're still producing, I'm fine with that. And I saved seeds from them so I could always replant some. I have my eggplant. Yeah, do I have any on it? Yes. Here's one. This is my little finger eggplant. They don't get real big. They stay small. This is another plot being prepared to plant out because here nothing was growing. So this is being prepared to be planted out. And I think we have about 12 soursop on this tree. On all sides of the tree, there are loads of soursop. So what I'm saying now, I think there are more than 12. But you get a picture. Let me pass this way. See if we can spot. There we go. So, here's where I came from a while ago, showing you all these tomatoes. So we're going to continue going this way. I'm going to come back to get the peppers. We have the papaya here, the aloe vera that needs no care at all, it just lives. Another papaya. This is trying to catch itself from the time the cow ate it. This is a pigeon pea. And oh, there you go. So it's going to start to flower again. I'm happy to see that. This is a lemongrass. These are my plantain that are not doing anything as yet. A coconut tree. The banana trees. There are two of them that have fruit on them. I find they take an eternity to grow, but that's one bunch. And the other bunch is here. I have a few corn here. Some okras over there. I did fertilize. These look well fertilized. They were not looking this nice. But the peppers, I don't know what's going on with those. And I put in some flowers in between some zinnias so you can see some of them here popping up. I want a little bit of color in the garden. So I put them basically in between the rows. There's another little one there. Just to have a little pop of color. This is another coconut. And the passion fruit is doing well. Just continue giving me lots of passion fruit, and I'm making lots of juice. So once you get natural juices, that's great. I keep checking the ends of the guava tree to see if it's doing something, to see if I gotta to unchoke it a little bit. But here's some passion fruit. They're all over. Easier to see when they're yellow. And I have another papaya. So the passion fruit goes all along there. Let's come back around here. Now everything is dry because I just came to water. So they'll be watered. Don't worry, I won't leave them in this state. Normally next week they said that we should get some rain, and I'm really hoping so, because it's hard for me to keep up with this watering, and the plants don't always do well when they're watered. Now there's not much else going on in the garden. The sea grape tree is not blossoming. The carrot tree is not blossoming. Okay, I had some pumpkin right there. They were beautiful the day before yesterday, and now they have no leaves. This is chicken manure that I guess my dad got from a guy that we know well. I guess he's gonna mix that into the soil. We have our red plum tree. Nothing has ripened as yet, but the tree is full of plums, and as I was explaining, it went naked to bring on the plums, and now it's bringing on fresh new leaves. The yellow plum tree is the same thing, but that one is still blossoming. This one is finished with the blossoms, and this one is still blossoming. It's pretty blossoms, and it's putting back on fresh new leaves. So now this was supposed to be the sweet potato patch, and as I said, the iguanas, they just keep eating down the sweet potatoes. So it comes to a point I don't even water these things anymore. It doesn't make sense, because I'm just watering them for the iguanas to get more leaves. Look at this corn. So one corn is coming up here. I don't think it's sweet corn. Well, I do see ants on it, but I don't know if it's sweet corn. I didn't plant this. The farmer planted this. Normally when this is dry, the corn should be ready, but somehow the top doesn't feel like it's full. So I'll leave that for a while. Coming along here, I have my carrots. Oh, and something is clipping off the tops now too. They were doing so well, and I'm still leaving them do their thing. The corn over here is not doing good. There's a coconut tree here. The cashew nut tree here is blossoming all over, and it has on fruit. Let me look for the fruit. And we have some fruit. So they'll soon be. Can I reach this other one? Oh, look, a bigger one. Got that bigger fruit. So if you didn't know, this is the cashew nut tree, because in these tops they get brown when they're ripe, and in those we have the cashew nuts. If you roast the tops, you get cashews. The same cashews that you buy in a supermarket. This is a palm sweat tree, and there are no palm sweats on it. So let's just get these peppers off. We have one more on this plant, and then we have some flowers. So over here When you see the plant in a little bit of distress, I just try to remove the peppers to give it a little break, see if it will recuperate. Now this one, I'll just leave that there on the ground and see if that will make some seeds fall in. This one, the stem, and this one has gone bad. See how soft and shriveled? So I let that decompose. There. This one I let that one ripen. That piece of the tree seems to be doing well. So this is what we have. These right here. That's fine. It's a harvest. I just didn't want to walk in mud as I was going around to show you what's going on. But as you see, I'm about to water and then we'll be done for the day. Listen, the breeze picked up a little bit and there is no guessing whether it's chicken manure or not, because yeah, the scent, oh mercy. But yeah, it's a nice pile. It'll do good for the ground, but it's not doing good for my nose. Thank you again for joining me. As always, I appreciate you all. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with anyone that loves gardening. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.